Happy New Year.
Hey, obviously it's a different kind of week. Do you need to tell your guys anything about how to handle everything, media, increased spotlight, or do you just kind of treat it as another week?
No, we just, I mean, every week for us, I think for, going back to when we were in 3 or 5 has kind of been the same situation for us, but we haven't spent any time talking about how to deal with anything differently. They know, last week's game, we lose to Dallas, we go home, so it's the same exact situation in this week.
Two more questions. There's such thing as, when you go up against a team that's won a Super Bowl a few years ago, has a lot of experienced playoff guys, you have a lot of first-year guys and rookies playing a role. Do you buy into anything about inexperience versus experience?
It depends on who wins. Right?
So if you lose, you could say...
If we lose, we're inexperienced. If we win, I mean, there'll be another story. So we're concerned with how do we prepare to play a really good Saints team, and that's all we can really be concerned with.
What did you see from those same guys before that, leading up to that Dallas game, your rookies, your first-year guys?
I thought they were great. I thought we had a really good week of prep, and they played that way.
Are you happy with the team's tempo on offense? And two, are you happy with the way the officials have been spotting the ball and getting the ball set for your next play? It seemed like in the Cowboys game there were a few issues with that.
However they spot it is how we play. So I don't control how they spot the ball. When they put it down, we're ready to play. So.
All right, in the first question, the team's tempo, is that something you feel like it's improved? I remember even the first game.
I think we can get better in every area. So it's just like asking me, are you happy with your tackling? I think we can be better at tackling. I think we're better at tempo. I think we're better at blocking. I think we're better at catching. We're better in everything. So we're never going to be happy. So.
If you look at Boykin, how much did you know about him?
I mean, I've been asked that question a lot. I didn't know anything about the roster, so I didn't sit there and study rosters. I've said it since day one. I took this job because of Mr. Laurie, and I didn't look at the roster, so I never looked and said, hey, I know about this guy, I know about that guy. I mean, there were some guys I was familiar with because I coached against them, but I didn't know anything about Brandon until I got him.
So since April 1st, what have you learned about him?
Just how hard he works in practice, and kind of what you see on Sundays is what we see every day in practice, and that's kind of what we preach around here is that you don't rise to the occasion, you sink to your level of training. He trains at a very high level every day he's out there, and that's evident to us as a staff, and then what you see on Sundays is what we see every day during the week.
Chuck, this team lost its first 4 home games and now has won 4 in a row. Is there anything different what you're doing, or is there a reason for that?
We played better in the last 4 than we did in the first one. That's simple. We didn't change our schedule or how we approach it or anything like that. So.
Coach, there's not a lot of teams and coaches that have turned around a 4-win team from the year before and won the division. What do you think has made you and this team successful in year 1?
Well, I think there's a lot. If you look at just this season, Andy did it, Mike McCoy did it, Ron Rivera did it. So, I would argue that there's 4 right there off the top of my head that happened this year. So.
What about for you here, though?
What do you think? I just got here, so what did I see? Is I've seen guys that were excited about playing football when I met with them on April 1st, and when we're still playing on January 1st, they're still excited about playing football, and they've got an unbelievable work ethic. And
for most of the season, how different would this team be if you didn't have an offensive line that started all 16 games?
Very.
How important?
I mean, think about the question. Every team would be like that. I don't care who you are. If you lose 3 starting offensive linemen, your team's going to be drastically different.
Most coaches like to say next man up. They don't make excuses. You got to keep playing.
I'm not making an excuse. You asked me
I'm not saying you're making
excuses. And I just said very.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about just what has it been that's helped this turnaround so quickly?
I think it's the players, and it's always the players. This game is it's always personnel driven. It's always player driven, and we've got a bunch of guys that from the day I got here, and I didn't look at anything in the past. From the day I got here, I knew that they were motivated to be successful, and they work extremely hard, and they own up when they make mistakes, and they go out and correct those mistakes so that they don't happen again. So I think everything that we've done this year as a team is a direct reflection of those players.
What have you admired most about